name is Margaret, and today I'll be introducing the Shoelace Theorem. So this is a useful theorem that you can use to find the area of any polygon as long as you know the coordinates of its vertices. So we can start by picking an arbitrary coordinate, say 1, 1, and writing it down. So that's what we did over here. Next, we can move clockwise or counterclockwise. In this case, I'll go counterclockwise and write that coordinate down as well. So 2, 0. And then we keep on traveling counterclockwise and write down 1, -1, and then 4, 1, and then finally back to where we started. We need to remember to put the coordinates that we started at the end a second time. So all of this is just going to simplify down through a lot of addition and subtraction, but we need to remember to take the absolute value of this at the end and then multiply it by 1/2. When we simplify this, we start at the top left corner and then multiply it by the number diagonal to it. So here 1 times 0 is just 0. And then we move to the right and multiply 1 and 2, except this time we'll be subtracting. So we end up subtracting 2. Now moving down, we end up having 2 and -1, which is -2. And then we want to subtract 1 times 0, which is just 0. So continuing this, we multiply 1 and 1, which is just 1, and subtract it by -1 and 4. So we have 1 minus -4. And finally, we have 4 times 1, which is 4, subtracted by 1 times 1, which is -1. So now we have 1/2 times the absolute value of all of this when we add it up. So when we add it up, we end up getting 4, and 1/2 times the absolute value of 4 is just 2. So the area of this entire polygon is just 2. So let's see another example. A triangle with vertices as A equals 1, 3, B equals 5, 1, and C equals 4, 4 is plotted on a 6x5 grid. What fraction of the grid is covered by the triangle? So we want the area of the triangle divided by 30. So let's label these 1, 3, 5, 1, and 4, 4. So let's start with A and write down 1 and 3, and then proceed counterclockwise and write down 5 and 1. Next, we go on with C and write down 4 and 4 into our list. And then include A again at the very end. So you need to remember to take the absolute value of all of that and then multiply it by 1/2. So let's start multiplying all of this out. So when we multiply 1 and 1, we just get 1, and then we subtract 3 and 5. So we have a -15 here. Doing the same thing with this second row, we end up getting 5 times 4 minus 1 times 4. Next, we can multiply 4 and 3 and subtract it by 4 times 1. So we end up having 12 minus 4. And now we can finally simplify all this out. So 1 minus 15 is -14, plus 20 is 6, minus 4 is 2, plus 12 is 14, minus 4 is 10. So 1/2 times the absolute value of 10 is just 5. So 5 is the area of ABC, but we need that divided by 30 because we're looking for the fraction of the grid that's covered by ABC. So we have 5 over 30. So our answer is just 1/6.